I will watch Zendaya do just about anything. So
I agree.
Did you see the special
Same.
popcorn buckets?
Yeah, it looks like put your dick in it.
Yeah.
They showed the director it, and he's like, I get it, but who wants to put their... All right. Also, why did they have a machine gun up there?
Dude, that whole movie, I told you from the beginning, I refuse to watch it because it doesn't make sense.
Let's train oil rig workers to be astronauts, not train astronauts
to use a big drill.
Right.
That looks like big cock that they're drilling into a meteorite.
Michael Bay. There was, what was that newest Jennifer Lawrence comedy that came out?
Where she was like trying to fuck a 15-year-old?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's okay. That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. We got to put sound in it.
Press play, man.
I don't... No.
It sounds like it stings.
Sounds like it stings.
Oh, there it is.
What if you played Sting? He's got a message in a bottle, all right. Message in his urethra. Jesus Christ. All right.
He's definitely sending out an SOS.
Oh, my God.
Gingers.
Are they dead?
Oh, they died.
So their whole family got wiped off the map by...
Chris
Farley's banana peel.
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah.
Falling out. Hey, kids, it's me. I bet you thought that I was dead. But got a hemorrhage in my head. And he's like,
yeah. Welcome to the Decision Reel Movie Review Podcast, where we try and fail to review movies of today and yesterday. This week, something a little bit different. We have an OG here.
Yeah, the original gangster.
The original Decision Reel host.
Except, well, yeah, one of the three original.
One of the three.
Then only one is left is you.
Yeah, I would be the original gangster.
Yeah, you're the OG triple.
Anyways, thanks for coming on.
Of course, I had the free time today. Why
we had
not?
some free time. Basically, everyone's sick. There's something going around.
It's bad around here.
Strep or something.
Pink eye's real bad right now.
Pink
too.
eye. People just farting on each other's pillows and stuff.
Eating too much ass.
Eating too much ass. Stuff's going around.
Yeah.
So the gang's out this week, but Brent said he would come in to save the episode to keep our streak going.
Should have made you do it by yourself.
I thought about it.
Have you ever done one by yourself?
No, I thought about I had this idea a while back called rapid reviews, where we would do new movies, but do it like 5, 10, 15 minutes or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, maybe I could do that and pull out like a new movie. And then I was like, well, what was the last new movie I watched? And I was like, I'm not going to see a new movie.
There hasn't been anything good out, I don't think.
No, I want to see...
everybody's shitting their pants about Dune.
Yeah, but
I didn't see the first Dune.
I haven't seen the first one, and I don't got 17 hours to waste.
Did you see... I will watch Zendaya do just about anything, so...
I agree.
Did you see the special popcorn buckets?
Yeah, it looks like put your dick in it.
Yeah.
They showed the director it, and he's like, I get it, but who wants to put their... All right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Hilarious. But this week, we're looking at a classic.
I don't know how you haven't done this one.
It's been on my list for a while, but it's one of those we'll get to it.
Right.
Or somebody else is going to pick it, or
you
save that for like a guest spot because it's easy.
Oh, it's very easy.
But
I was even going to suggest Seinfeld episodes at one point.
That would be...
But anyway, I'm sorry I interrupted your
no, you're good.
Thing.
You're good. No, it's Billy Madison we're talking about.
Yeah.
Good old Billy. Back to school.
Back to school.
No, going back right quick to what you said, the Seinfeld. Yeah. I had an idea to do an offshoot Seinfeld-only episodes where we go through
there's
all
only like 200 episodes of Seinfeld.
Only. So it would be kind of funny. And then Tara had a great idea because I hate Friends and she hates Seinfeld.
I fucking hate Friends too, dude.
She said, okay, why don't we do this? Let's pit them against each other and go episode for episode through until they're done and see what episode is better that week. And I went, well, obviously it's going to be Seinfeld.
It's going to be Seinfeld 85% of the time. But there are some stinkers in the Seinfeld
the first
atmosphere.
Season.
Oh, yeah, when Kramer's name wasn't Kramer.
Kessler.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kessler over here. No, I've watched Friends. Everybody's watched Friends, but I've never watched
But
Friends.
you can watch Seinfeld with today's glasses on.
Yeah, and it still works.
It's the same thing.
The only difference is, hey, you could have solved that because you had a cell phone.
True.
But most of the problems aren't that crazy that
No.
those cavalcade of characters, let's say, wouldn't have even called somebody with a cell phone.
No.
You think Kramer's going to have a cell phone?
0% chance. George might not even be able to afford one.
Or he doesn't even want to use it because he's old school.
Right.
I like it. Anyways, what we're here to talk about, the plot.
He pulled back. That's my move.
No one stopped short.
Stop short. That's
No one
what it
stopped
is.
short on me. Oh, dude, I love that episode. Because
on last night.
who doesn't want to do that? Go into a nail salon with somebody who can talk whatever language.
Yep.
Oh, it's great. 100%.
But anyway, Billy Madison.
Billy Madison.
I should have said something about Seinfeld.
It's all good. The plot of Billy Madison. In order to inherit his fed-up father's hotel empire, an immature and lazy man must repeat grades 1 through 12 all over again.
That's me drooling on the couch before I came down here.
It's funny to think that this type of movie hasn't been done since.
Well, it's like a Brewster's Millions or like that, the type of like...
Well, I'm just saying the whole, hey, you got to inherit this or you got to do something and
Right.
go back to school.
I'm surprised they haven't tried to remake it. They're remaking everything.
You're right. But who would be Billy Madison?
Well, I don't know. But Billy could be like his dad.
Oh.
Or Adam Sandler, you know what I'm saying? Adam Sandler could be the dad.
Get his can't do it with
Or
his
Billy
daughter.
Madison 2. You know, because like Ace Ventura 2 is basically the same movie.
Yeah.
And so is The Mighty Ducks is the 1 and 2 are like the exact same movie.
Pretty much.
You can just do a Billy Madison 2 where it's just...
Instead of
everybody's-
going to college, he goes to college, but it's obviously Party Central.
Right, yeah. Well, then it's Van Wilder.
Okay, there you go. And he's in college for 18 years,
Yeah.
and his dad finally
Just
shows
buys
up.
the college.
Right. Okay. I'd watch it. National Lampoon's Billy Madison too.
Oh, man. And then
Back to school.
Sonia Blade is in this
Oh my
movie,
God,
too.
Yep.
Phew, so hot back.
That
That 90s
Veronica
hot, man. That 90s hot it hit different.
It's the hair.
Yeah, it's because it's not as teased up as the
Yep.
80s, but it's good and like, yeah.
Also, realness. Like
Yeah.
real teeth.
Yeah.
Real subtle makeup.
I pointed that out to Jess the other day about movies from like the 90s. Nobody had perfect teeth.
No.
They were like, you know,
And
they
it's-
just looked like normal people teeth. They weren't bad. They were just normal.
Right, and it's funny because now you look at everything today, everybody's perfect. Perfect
Yeah.
teeth, perfect hair,
Tits,
perfect
ass,
right.
skin.
And it's like,
Yeah.
I can't relate to that.
No.
Or, well, let me go get my teeth fixed.
Yeah.
Or let me do, you know what I mean? Like it's just making that what's the word? Unattainable, unrelatable kind of movie.
There's really no like girl next door anymore where you're like, even like, you know, when you're having like that good day once a month where you look in the mirror, you're like, I'd fuck me.
Right.
Like,
right.
there's no girl on TV anymore that you're like, you know what? The right situation, the right amount of tequila, I think she would talk to me. Not like, I'm not talking about like,
Yeah.
you know, sex culture even. I'm just like, I could maybe go out on a date with this one, you know?
Yeah, there's none of that anymore.
No.
No, even the
concept has jumped the shark.
What's wild too is that 90s fashion is coming back. People are wearing what they're wearing in this movie. The baggy fucking clothes, the baggy jeans. I mean, I went to what was it? Not Abercrombie and Fitch, but a store like that
Like
a couple
American
weeks.
Eagle or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it was American Eagle, and they're selling 50th anniversary NASCAR like hats.
Yeah.
Why is this? I'm okay with it.
It's cultural appropriation.
It's just-
I'm not okay with it.
I'm okay with people wearing NASCAR
Yeah,
or old like 90s NFL, like, you know, the big baggy sweatshirts.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that because I still got them in my closet.
Yeah, but why?
I don't get it.
I don't get it either. 90s, like early 2000s and 90s fashion kind of sucked.
Everybody's going to be wearing denim here soon. I'm talking
they're all
everywhere.
going to look like your dad.
Yep.
Denim Dan or D on D.
Denim Dave just walking in with a Canadian tuxedo.
Oh, whew.
He's like, look, I'm
And a
still in
bolo
style.
tie.
Right.
Look out.
With the mullet, mustache. It already came back. Look,
Yeah.
my dad's in style.
Your dad is the epitome of style.
Look, when he walks into a room, everybody knows about it.
That's just his aura, though.
Yeah, you're
He
right.
commands a room. I swear to God, you can hear him take a deep breath from across the room and exhales.
He just walks in and sucks all the air out
Right, yeah.
to him, so you got to look at him.
No, yeah, that's
And then-
exactly what it is.
And then he just walks wherever he wants to go.
Will we see your dad next weekend?
What's next weekend?
We have a show.
Oh, is that a tap house?
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, probably. Yeah,
Yeah.
tap house. He would show up to that for like first set.
Mm-hmm.
Do the old. See ya. Sounds great.
Yeah.
The guy in the back sucks, though. Okay, thanks, Dad.
Yeah. Appreciate you, Pops.
Where to watch Billy Madison? Pretty much everywhere.
Yeah.
This is not a hard movie to find, but Amazon Prime, Hulu, YouTube, Google Play, Apple TV, the Roku channel, that's a new one, and Vudu. So pretty much free.
You can find it. Yeah.
Oh, it's out there.
Yeah.
Also, who didn't have the double feature pack of Happy Gilmore and Billy Madison on DVD? I mean, come on, I did. I still do.
Yeah, I just don't have a way to watch them anymore.
Uh,
I do not have a DVD player in the house.
The Xbox doesn't have a...
I have a Series S.
Oh, so it's just all
It's
digital.
all digital, yeah. I like it because it was white and clean.
I got you. Well, everybody says that the digital kind of thing is kind of over now. People want their physical media back because what's happening with, streaming services where it's like, hey, I signed up for this streaming service because I want to watch this show. Well, now it's gone.
Right.
Or
I
you
want to
edited
watch this movie.
And it's like, well, fuck, if I had it, I could just put it in. Now people are realizing that they could just take it.
I threw away like 300 Blu-rays when I moved into my new house.
I get it. You're downsizing. You're doing your thing. Yeah. I'm that. You can look behind that.
I didn't really want to. I didn't really want to do it, but I was like, I also took a look back and I was like, when was the last time I actually reached for one of these?
True.
I was like, I'm probably gonna regret this, but dump it now. And then like I keep thinking about like, man, I really want to watch Jaws.
Right.
It's one of my favorite fucking movies.
It's a good movie.
Did you ever do Jaws on here?
Yes, we did. Well, we didn't do it on the main episodes. We did it. How have you not seen this? Because Randall never saw Jaws. And we actually partnered up with our good friends over at, why can't I think of their fucking podcast name?
Oh, that's fucked.
Least Favorite Scary Movie Podcast.
Okay.
Because one of them hadn't seen it either. So we're
they're
like,
a scary movie podcast. They've never seen Jaws.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand it's not scary, but it's got the most one of the most iconic soundtracks on the planet.
Dun.
Yeah.
That's it.
And my favorite personal movie character of all time, Quince.
I mean, yeah, it's good. Quentin, yeah, that makes sense. The scene in which they're in the boat talking about scars and stuff.
Yeah, I have that printed.
It's so good.
I have it printed, like a big piece of the
big poster. You showed me that.
Of the script.
Yeah.
Yeah, where he's talking about the USS Indianapolis.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. Back to what we're talking about here. This is written by Tim Herlihy, weird name, and Adam Sandler.
I will never miss you trying to pronounce things.
Oh, it's a thing here.
The tism comes in hard.
A little bit. I didn't know that Adam Sandler co-wrote this.
Well, yeah, because Adam Sandler was funnier back then.
Yeah. So here's something to think about, and I've done this. Is it still funny to us because we lived through that being peak comedy at our time?
Yeah.
So looking back, it's still good versus what he's making today, which is the same movie.
Mm-hmm.
But if we live through those movies, are they bad?
Yeah.
Because my parents or older people were like, this is the worst shit I've ever seen.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's that hard thing of, okay, if you could go back in time and watch Happy Gilmore or Billy Madison, fresh, new, it comes out today, is it funny?
Probably not. Maybe pieces.
I don't know, man. Happy Gilmore holds up.
Happy Gilmore holds up way more than Billy Madison, for sure.
I agree. I mean, Billy Madison still, to me, is a decent movie.
Very funny movie, but it's not as funny as it was when I was 12.
Yes. Now,
same thing with South Park. Remember when we did South Park? It's unwatchable.
It's
literally, I didn't finish it.
No.
And our third host at the time,
it was the best movie in the world.
Yeah,
10 out of 10.
Pissed his pants and like, oh, well, I don't know if that says more about you or us, but maybe, I digress.
Maybe evolve with the times,
right?
Yeah. No, I mean, again, this movie, Billy Madison, I think holds up pretty good. There's a couple parts where you're like, especially in a PG kind of 13 movie, the spank fucking bank place, he opens up the door when he's showing Veronica Vaughn around.
Oh yeah, it's the porta potty.
Porta potty, yeah.
And it's like as soon as he opens it, starts moaning. Yeah. Got it.
Hilarious, but also kind of like
came with the 10.
Yeah, good stuff. So this is directed by Tamara Davis.
A lady.
Did not know that. She's also directed, of note, Half Baked.
Great film.
And Crossroads.
Don't know what Crossroads is.
That was the Britney Spears.
Oh, Christ.
What's her face was in it from Avatar and Guardians of the Galaxy.
Zoe Deschanel?
No.
Zaldana?
There you go.
There it is.
Yeah.
One of them Zoes.
It's crazy to think that she's in 3 of the biggest grossing movies of all time.
And I couldn't put a picture. I couldn't. If you could pull up a picture of Zoe Saldana right now, I wouldn't know who the fuck she is.
Exactly.
That's probably good for her. I hope she's got some royalties on the back end of those things.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, good for her. I saw her in a cell phone commercial the other day. I'm like, what are you doing? You don't need this. But also,
some of them just want to work, man.
Yeah, that's money.
Got to keep that SAG card.
Right. This is rated PG-13 for language and crude humor.
Yeah.
I think it's PG back in the 90s. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Hard PG.
Oh, yeah. Well,
But
the
still
nudie magazines at the front at the beginning when he pulls them out, you don't see anything, but
They're
you
there.
still see the titles
Nudie
and
Magazine Day. Nudie Magazine Day.
the grandma one.
There's a bunch of shits in this, too.
They say shit a lot.
They say shit a lot.
Yeah.
You know, he called the poop.
Oh, yeah.
Shit,
Don't put it out with your boots, Ted.
Don't put it out with your boots, Ted. Don't tell me my business, devil woman.
This is called the fire department. This one's out of control.
It's poop again. He called the shit poop.
I've always wanted to go to a diner.
Do the pickle thing?
The pickle race.
Oh, dude, it's so good. But I don't think it. Well, we wouldn't know unless
we
we
wouldn't
tried.
know. You just have to get a nice juicy burg
And just
slop it up there. Well, I had a tasty McDouble on the way down here, and immediately regretted it after I ate it. But I was
That's
like,
how it goes.
I want McDonald's. I'm not allowed to
Mickey Nanas.
Yeah, so it was awful. I pulled into your driveway. I was like, I kind of want to throw up in the bushes right now.
But when the first two bites, you're like, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then,
But then my girlfriend called while I was eating it,
geez.
so I was like,
I'm not eating.
I better
anything.
not take a bite of this because she's like, "What are you eating?" Lied to her.
Nothing.
Salad.
This is a good salad. Where's the crunch? Don't worry about it.
Meat salad.
Meat salad. That's funny. Starring. Are you ready for this
No.
all-star cast?
I mean, it's pretty much hasn't changed that much since over the years.
Right. Adam Sandler is Billy Madison. Bradley Whitford is Eric Gordon. Josh Mostel is Principal Max Anderson, or
The Blob.
The Blob.
P.S. I'm
supposed
horny.
to pitch my leg. We got Bridget Wilson as Veronica Vaughn.
Good old Bridget Wilson.
Norm MacDonald is Frank. Darren McGavin is Brian Madison.
Okay.
Mark Beltzman is Jack. Larry Hankin is Carl. Dina Platius is Miss Lippy.
Oh God.
This has to be a typo. It has to be. It's Hrant.
Krant.
Alienac is Pete. I don't even know who Pete was. That was a kid, the little kid.
Pete.
That was the one that they called Veronica Vaughn.
Yeah, he pissed his pants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pissing your pants is cool. Consider me Miles Davis. Robert Schmeigel is Mr. Oblatsky.
Robert Schmeigel's
A big fucking writer.
well, big artist, cartoon guy too.
Yeah, he did all the SNL cartoons.
The ambiguously gay duo.
Steve Buscemi is Danny, and Chris Farley is the bus driver.
Thanks. Yeah, I'd like that. He crosses his name off the list.
Have you heard the fan theory that him in this movie,
Is Reservoir Dogs?
him as Mr. Pink in Reservoir Dogs,
Yeah.
and him as in Big Lebowski are the same character? He's just been on the run since Mr. Pink, Reservoir Dogs.
I like it.
The timelines add up.
There was another.
He's like the same character.
There was another theory of.
Oh, Armageddon too. That's That's where he goes. Armageddon, because he's like almost the same thing. He's in jail when they find him, right?
Right. So that's pretty fucking tight.
Dude, imagine being his character in real life in Armageddon. Like, he's the most sensible guy there.
Yeah.
He's crazy as shit, but he's on that rock going, dude, we're all gonna die. What does it matter?
Right.
And he's also, why did they have a machine gun up there?
Dude, that whole movie. I told you from the beginning. I refused to watch it because it doesn't make sense.
Let's train
Yes.
oil rig workers to
Right.
be astronauts,
Right.
not train astronauts
To use a big drill.
Right.
That looks like big cock.
Right.
That they're drilling into a meteorite.
Michael Bay.
Michael Bay explosion.
And there was an explosion.
Always.
Yeah. It's funny watching that movie back. I saw it not too long ago. A lot of people die before the asteroid even blows up. You don't realize it. Like, the asteroid hits the other side of the Earth.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
Right. But not where they not
in America.
Not Cape Canaveral.
Yeah, not in America. It's
Nothing
fine.
bad here. Nothing bad ever happens here.
No, but it's fine. You know, people are gonna die. And,
Don't worry about the oncoming
Americans.
tsunami
right.
from that's gonna kill the rest of us. And Ben Affleck.
Fucking, I can stay awake.
Yeah. Thanks for nothing. I love Aerosmith too. I fucking hate that song.
Animal Crackers and Liv Tyler. Do you think they made the deal because, hey, my daughter's gonna be in this movie? Yeah, we'll give you the song. Or the other way around. We'll only give you the song if my daughter can be in the movie.
I think it was a little bit of both. I think it just worked out. It was all nepotism.
Oh, yeah, of course.
It all worked out.
Always. But you know what? She did a good job.
It was just even weirder that she was in those music videos as like a sultry little runaway with Alicia
Yeah.
Silverstone.
Yeah. How you going to do that with your daughter?
God, speaking of 90s hot.
Yeah.
Both of them, actually. But more Silverstone.
Let's go back to realness here.
Yeah.
Look what you got nowadays, right? Like, there's no, like you said, there's no next door
Mm-mm.
pretty anymore. It's all, you got to be like supermodel. Not even supermodel, just like Kim Kardashian, fucking fake looking.
Yeah.
I'd rather have the busted teeth. Well, not busted teeth, but real looking teeth.
Yeah.
Just natural looking goodness.
What's her name from She's Out of My League? Alice Eve?
Yeah.
Mm.
And you know what? English. So she's got the teeth.
She's Australian.
She's English.
She's Australian. Pretty sure she's
I'm
Australian.
pretty sure she's from the
I'm
UK.
Googling.
Google that because I'm pretty sure she's from the UK. Because she's got, I'm so charmingly befuddled. Alice Eve.
She's so hot. Or she was. I haven't seen her in a while. Yeah, she's still hot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know-
she was born in the UK.
Maybe
Damn it.
she lived in Australia. Maybe
She was
a
born
young,
she was born in London. I mean, that's the most London-y thing ever.
That's the most UK you could be.
Right.
Damn. This movie's runtime 89 minutes.
Perfect.
I
Right in
don't-
my wheelhouse, daddy.
Right. Like, you can't. We've done some other comedy movies here, and you can tell once it gets over 90 minutes, you're like, come the fuck. Just
Right.
wrap it up.
It's not an epic. I don't need 2 hours.
There was, what was that newest Jennifer Lawrence comedy that came out?
Where she was like trying to fuck a 15-year-old?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's okay. That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. That was too long.
I don't like her at all. I think she's highly overrated.
I agree. In this movie, she was okay. It was decent. It just kept going, and I was like, I'm ready to be done here.
Yeah, she must need a payday.
If she was naked, fucking German suplexing people on a beach, yeah, she must need some kind of money.
Because I didn't. What were the other ones? What made her famous?
Oh, the Hunger Games.
Yeah, they did absolutely nothing for me.
No, I think I watched the first one.
It's just like this weird steampunk universe. I didn't get it.
Yeah,
I didn't get it.
Not for me. They went, Harry Potter's good. Let's buy all the book rights up for all these YA novels and let's make something.
Mm-hmm.
Hunger Games, yeah, sure.
I mean, they made a lot of money. So
yeah, you know, I still find it hilarious that 50 Shades of Grey is literally fan fiction from Twilight.
is it?
Yes.
That's tight.
It's hilarious that made that much money and whatever. I mean, good for that
Just
person.
goes to show you that we're all animalistic and
Yeah.
it's just yeah.
If you ever
People-
want to laugh the hardest you've ever laughed in your life, Gilbert Godfrey reading 50 Shades of Grey.
Rest in peace,
R.I.P. Amazing.
Gilbert.
I'm going to ask you a question here.
Yeah,
What year do you think this was released, Billy Madison?
Billy Madison,
Just off the top of the head.
94.
Okay, that was a good guess because it's February 10th, 1995.
Okay. Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah.
I just remember like being older watching it,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, that's about right. What do you think it was much later than that?
I thought it was earlier.
Oh, really?
I thought it was like 93-ish.
Nah.
I don't know why, but for whatever reason in my brain, I was like, yeah, I remember watching this very young,
Mm-hmm.
which I was young,
Oh,
but
of course.
2 years later. But 2 years for being that young is a big deal. So,
Mhm.
yeah. Box office that week, the top 10.
Oh man, I forgot about this. This is fun. This is good.
We do stuff here.
Schindler's List. I don't know. Was that in the 90s?
That was in the 90s,
No,
but
but
I don't think
I think that was
95.
93.
Yeah, I think 93 or 92. So number 10,
Best Picture.
Highlander, The Final Dimension.
There could be only one, Steve.
There can be only one.
Fucking Drew McIntyre run around the mountains with a sword.
Jesus Christ.
Did you see his newest little video
Yeah,
Where
where he's
he-
making fun of Punk.
with playing his song in his car? God, so good. So good. I like heel McIntyre.
Number 9, The Jerky Boys.
God, remember those guys?
No,
You don't remember the Jerky Boys like skits?
no. I didn't know.
They used to do prank calls and they were great.
And they made a movie about it.
Pretty much.
Okay.
They called. Remember they called this one Indian guy, and kept him on the phone about kicking. They kicked his dog, or he kicked their dog. So good. You don't remember the Jerky Boys?
I'm looking it up because I have never seen this before in my life. The Jerky Boy. Wow. Nope. Nothing.
Back when you could prank call people.
You're refrigerator's running.
Right.
Yeah. Number 8, Murder in the First.
Sounds good.
Yeah, probably like Steven Seagal or something.
Or Harrison Ford. That's what I immediately got. Black movie poster, white Times New Roman letters.
Murder in the First. 1995.
Samuel L. Jackson.
No, actually. I'm looking at Kevin Bacon.
Okay. All right.
Christian Slater, Kevin Bacon, Gary Oldman.
Christian Slater, definitely the bad guy.
William H. Macy. R. Lee Ermey.
Oh,
Mia
wow.
Kirshner.
I have to watch that.
Was it get 7.3 on IMDb? An eager and idealistic young attorney defends an Alcatraz prisoner accused of murdering a fellow inmate. The extenuating circumstances: his client had just spent over 3 years in solitary confinement.
I think Christian Slater is that said murderer.
No, other way around. Kevin Bacon is.
Oh.
He's the attorney. Or maybe that's the twist.
Oh, what the twist?
Same, but different, but still same. Number 7, In the Mouth of Madness.
Never heard of it.
Me neither.
We are 4 for 4 of Brett not knowing what the fuck.
IMDb, come to my... John Carpenter directed it. Sam Neill's in it. And that's pretty much it. Oh. Happy Gilmore's mom's in it, Frances Bay. An insurance investigator begins discovering that the impact of a horror writer's books have on his fans is more than inspirational. Okay.
So
he's making books up.
Right.
And people are going, oh, I like that. Let's do that.
Copycat.
Right. Wild. Number 6, Nobody's Fool.
Nobody's seen it.
It's number 6.
Yeah, somebody saw it.
Somebody did, not me. I don't even know what it is. I should probably look these up. Nobody's Fool. Paul Newman and Bruce Willis. Holy shit.
All right, well.
A stubborn man past his prime reflects on his life of strict independence and seeks more for himself. Paul Newman, all right. Yep, that's him. Melanie Griffith.
Milk Money.
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Rip.
No, honey, that was Philip Seymour Hoffman. Number 5, if you don't know this one, Dumb and Dumber.
Ah, classic.
Mm-hmm. I just recently learned there is an unrated version.
Where do you find that?
I got it. I don't know where I got it, but it has like 15 minutes extra stuff in it, and I didn't know I had it. And me and Tiffany were watching it one day, and there's the scene where they get to the spa and they're like in the bathtub together, and it's the heart-shaped bathtub.
Yeah.
There's like 10 extra minutes in there of them just going back and forth to each other.
That's where he finds out about the Felcher girl.
Yeah. But they keep going about it, and it's hilarious.
That's funny as shit.
Because I know why they cut it. It made it a little more
risque.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's funny. So, number 4, Boys on the Side. I don't want to know what that
about
is.
Puff Daddy?
Or P. Diddy. What's he called now?
I don't know.
Did you see all the stuff that's about to come out about him?
Dude, that lawsuit is crazy.
Fucking finger popping each other's assholes and stuff.
Assholes.
Oh, okay. This is not what I thought. This is starring Whoopi Goldberg, Mary Louise Parker, Drew Barrymore, Matthew McConaughey.
Huh.
Somebody else I saw the picture of, but I'm not seeing.
I used to have a big hard-on for Mary Louise Parker when she was doing Weeds.
Weeds was good.
Girl, attainable, 90s hot.
Yep.
Same thing with Melanie Griffith.
Yeah.
Just super hot, but super I could see her out at Target.
Right. Robin shares a ride in her car with Jane from New York to Los Angeles. What a fucking long-ass car. They stop at Jane's friend Holly's place in Pittsburgh, and take her with them west, making a long stop in Tucson. The 3 very different women become close friends.
Okay.
Boys on the Side.
All right.
6.5 out of 10 on... Okay. Probably never going to watch it. All right, top 3 that week.
Yeah.
No particular order, then you got to guess them.
Yeah.
Billy Madison.
Of course.
Legends of the Fall.
Oh, good
The
movie.
Quick and the Dead.
Okay. Legends of the Fall is probably 1. Madison 2. Quick and Dead 3.
No. It is number 1. Billy Madison.
Wow, it was number 1 the week it came out.
Number 2, Quick and the Dead.
Wow.
Number 3, Legends
Legends
of the
Fall must have been out for a while then.
I believe that was its 3rd week, Legends
Okay.
of the Fall.
Yeah.
But still, top 3, not too bad.
No, Billy Madison, number 1 at the box office.
Number 1.
Huh.
You got to think he was big on SNL.
How much money did it make?
Well, we're going to get to that.
Okay.
We're going to guess right now what the budget is.
The budget for this movie.
What do we think it costs to make?
All right, there
Billy
weren't
Madison?
any like huge stars.
They had to throw that party every week.
Billy.
I was going to sing it too. Oh, what a glorious day. Yeah.
Was this before Mortal Kombat was after?
Like same time.
She
was in
dude, I don't
4
know.
movies.
$4.5 million.
Yeah, that's a good guess. I guessed $9 million.
Okay.
I was like, there's not a lot here. It's an SNL movie. Let's
Right.
be real. Who's in it that's big at this point? Nobody.
Yeah.
Actual budget, $10 million.
Okay. That's about right.
And I'm okay with that. Anything more or less.
Most of that was probably for Norm Macdonald.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah. He just wakes up. Hey, Billy. Hey, where's Billy? He's in
He
school.
had to go to school, man.
Oh. There's just still party. Oh, it's so good. All right, box office. What do we think it made overall?
That sounds like a weak week, to be honest. But
Kind of does.
But then again, the 90s people, that's what you did on the week. You
Yeah.
went to the fucking movies. $23 million.
$23 million. Okay, I was a little higher than you.
Okay.
I went $65 million.
Okay.
I felt like, Adam Sandler in the 90s, Kid and Miss, like, yeah, this is one of the first ones that he
Right.
finally caught on with, but,
Right.
Actual box office, 26.4.
Okay.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Opening weekend, 6.6.
Wow.
So I think you're right.
Yeah.
That was not a good weekend. And again, this is February 10th,
It's dead of winter.
right before Valentine's Day. That's not really a Valentine's Day movie.
No.
There's really nothing in there.
Kind of, he does fall in love with the teacher.
Yeah, but that's not,
Just
it
based
probably
on
wasn't
looks.
marketed that way.
No, hell no, no.
You know, marketed as Adam Sandler doing his yabba doobie.
Yeah.
Shampoo is better. Tomatometer time, the Rotten Tomatoes score. What do you think critics and the
Oh.
audience out of 100% gave it?
The critic, it's probably somewhere in the 5s, maybe the 6s. So let's go 52% critics.
Okay.
And probably 75 audience.
I guess 45 critics
Mhm.
and 75 audience.
Right.
It's 40% critics.
Yeah. That's
79 audience.
Yeah, it's about right. It's a shitty campy comedy that's funny the first time you see it, and it's still funny, but it's not. It's luster kind of me.
It grows on you.
I love the movie, and it's not Happy Gilmore, but it is a classic American comedy. I think Jim Carrey had the better run of comedy movies in the same
90s,
time,
yep.
But yeah, it's Happy Gilmore. It's Billy Madison.
It's Billy Madison. Yeah. See, same.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those movies came out almost in the same
They
couple
probably
of years.
filmed them at the same fucking time.
You're probably not wrong.
Yeah.
Why not? Shooter. Who is your favorite character?
It's kind of a toss-up. I mean, you love Billy, right? And you love Steve Buscemi.
Yep.
But he's only in it for like 10 seconds.
Yeah. Also, can we talk about the fact that he shows up with a high-powered scoped rifle to a school?
Right.
For what reason?
To kill Eric.
But did he know that? Like, was he going to kill them for Billy? Or was he just there with a gun just because?
You have to go back and look at the list. Was Eric on it?
It wasn't. I looked today.
Damn it.
Because I had the thought going in before. I was like, would he why? Like, okay, look, big picture. Billy calls him. Oh, yeah, I'd love that. Thanks. Crosses him off the list.
Right.
Then he sees maybe the news story and sees whatever, and then he sees that, the blob comes back and says, oh, I made it all up.
Right.
Still don't see him grabbing a gun and going to that school.
Right. What was Adam Sandler like? What was the rationale at the table read or when they're writing it? Why is he there? And also,
we know why he's there, just to shoot him in the ass at the end.
Right. But
they gotta.
He would be baby. Yeah. Don't mention it. He just runs away.
Yeah. He shoots him. Goes.
Yeah.
Puts a gun on his fucking shoulder and just walks out.
Yep. Nobody tackled the man, called the police.
Nope. It's the 90s.
Yeah.
You can, it's not a big deal to have a gun in school.
Yeah.
Apparently not. Because 2 people did. Eric did as well.
Oh, yeah.
Pulls it out of the bag.
He's like laughing.
Right. And then the blob comes out. The revolting
I'm a
blob.
little confused. A little hungry.
Okay, cool. And then just walks away. Also, at the end, when he hugs him, he's like, I'm still horny. And he starts humping him.
Yeah.
I felt like that was like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, it's a reach. It's a reach.
Like, no one's going to do that. On stage in front of everybody. Ew.
He would.
Okay.
The blob
All
would.
right, the blob would. Well, now that he's finally back into being the blob character, okay, maybe he's having a change of heart and wants to go back to wrestling and whatever.
I think I love the also the maid.
She's funny.
Dude, I thought I was your snack pack.
Right. Want me to take my top off? Ew, no. Okay, just remember it's always on the table. Great.
And we didn't even mention Chris Farley.
Nope.
And that face is still he's still using memes today from
this precious field trip real quick.
But I think I got to go with Norm Macdonald, and he's barely in it, but it's Norm, and it's so funny.
That was my favorite character as well.
Yeah,
and it's not because it's Norm.
No,
it's because what he does in this movie almost makes the movie better.
Yeah,
take him out of the movie. Does it impact anything? No, but him being in it makes it that much more funny.
He goes, Billy, I just thought of something. He's like,
Billy? Or just his little one-liners here or there, or even at the end, he's the only one that stands up and is just like, congratulations, Billy.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Like, all right, cool. And then everybody's making out with each other, too, at the end.
Yeah.
Was Chris Farley getting a hand job by that penguin? Because I never noticed it before. Yeah, I never noticed it before. I'm watching it today, and he does this weird thing. He's like, oh, and he's looking down, and I noticed the flipper's doing this.
I never noticed it either.
Cool. Maybe that's why it's PG-13. Chris Farley gets
penguin job,
right?
Fin job,
fin jobbed. Could be fun. Might be rough. Scales.
Ooh, do they have scales?
Feathers.
Feathers, just wet feathers.
Scales underneath. I don't know.
Still get poked either way. Don't get your urethra.
I got a funny story for you about urethras.
Mm.
So Tiffany's sister, my wife's sister, works as a radiologist at the hospital.
Okay.
Can't say any names. Obviously, I'm not going to say any names.
Of course, HIPAA.
But she has a X-ray. I didn't see it. Of a patient who put not one, but 2 AirPods down their urethra. Think about that for a second.
Oh my God.
Let it comprehend in your brain.
Yeah.
Just one.
I mean,
how in the fuck does that fit? One. And then for you to go, let me try and get the other one in there.
Well, I mean, it's already stretched out. You might as well get the other one in there. What drug was this person on?
Did they want to go, hey, I want you to listen to my new fresh beats?
Yeah. My meats.
My fresh meats.
Meats by Dre.
Who obviously drugs has to be involved in this.
I mean, I have heard of people putting stuff in their urethra for pleasure,
but not that big.
No, I don't think. I wouldn't think so.
There's a term for it.
I have no idea. I like weird stuff, but that's crossing the line.
Sounding.
That's
what it's called.
Well, maybe he took it. Maybe he took it too literal.
And he's like, "Well, sound.
Yeah.
Sound. We got to put sound in it.
Press play, man."
I don't. No.
It sounds like it stings.
Sounds like it stings.
Oh, there it is.
What if you played Sting? He's got a message in a bottle, all right. Message in his urethra. Jesus Christ. All right.
He's definitely sent it out in SOS.
Oh, my God. Favorite part or scene in Billy Madison?
It's when he quits and he just starts raging. And
Boys Not Out.
And I think it's fuck, what song is playing?
It's not The Stroke, because
that's when he pulls up.
Yeah.
He's just leaning on that Firebird.
Everybody.
That
would work today. If he did that, like, me looking at that, pulling up in that Trans Am, you're like, or no, Firebird. It was a
It's
Firebird.
definitely a Firebird.
And you're like, all right.
all right, yeah,
He's got the REO Speedwagon shirt on.
yeah.
Nice shirt. Fucking the jean jacket.
Yeah.
Dude, if you did that today, it would work.
Yeah, he would fit right in.
Obviously, that car today would not be that. It would be like a 90s Mustang, probably.
Oof.
Like a 98 V6 Mustang.
Stang.
Yeah, okay, you know what? Nobody. And what he would be wearing, like a Sheryl Crow shirt or something?
Well, I mean, REO Speedwagon is kind of weak.
Third Eye Blind. He'd be wearing a Third Eye Blind
TV
shirt.
song. All right. What was your question? Oh, my favorite. Yeah. Well, when he it shows him dragging that keg to his tent, and then he comes out with it empty.
Yep.
And the shirt's just tied around his waist.
That's
he
funny.
just lays flat. I've always loved that scene. And when Chris Farley's helping him study, that is correct.
He takes it off and it's perfect. It's set up perfectly
Does
too.
the hair.
Right, it's set up perfectly too because you get the tease of her.
Right.
And then it's like, no, Spanish Armada. 1935, 36, 37.
Oh, God.
Put it back on. But then, yeah, when Chris Farley does
those are Z's.
Rurudo.
Rurudo.
Would you like to try Buzz? No, I like the scene, kind of what you're talking about, but when he goes to her house when he's drunk as shit already.
Oh, and he sees the
and
penguin.
then he walks, I see what's going on here. That's hilarious.
And the penguin holds up like a daiquiri.
Yep. And he's got a cigar.
Yeah.
So funny. Whoever was like, we're going to put a penguin in this movie when he's drunk for no reason.
Right.
Genius.
Who gets that drunk and sees shit? I've never seen anything.
I've never seen a penguin.
Never hallucinated. I've seen the bottom of a toilet.
Sure.
Jesus.
I think the realist depiction of being drunk for me, to my recollection, is from Get 'Em to the Greek. When they go out partying at the beginning of the movie and you see flashes of things happening and then him throwing up and then him just like dying on the couch. I was like, yep, that's being drunk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hate that. I'm good for a few of those a year.
A blackout.
And you piecing out. You start piecing together in the night. You're like, fuck, what did I do?
What happened? I remember this, but I don't remember
what did I say?
Right.
What did I do? Who do I have to text an apology
I was gonna
to?
say, and then you're like looking through your phone like, did I text or call anybody?
I didn't tell anybody to go fuck themselves. All right.
Right.
All right, cool.
And then somebody randomly calls you like, so why did you show up at my house? What?
Right.
Who?
Man, you were so fuck. Was I? Shit.
I don't
God damn it.
remember. I had down here, that is correct as well as the scene. That is correct. It's good. Even let's be real. The ending scene's really good too, where they're actually doing the contest or whatever you want to call it, the academic decathlon.
Right. Yeah.
It's set up very well. The only real part that didn't make sense to me that showed like he won was when they're doing the chemistry thing, and he's boiling whatever,
and he pulls a boot out of the like a bucket of dry ice.
Right. But Eric pulls out like a crystal.
Right.
So what?
That teacher has to know that he's not going to be able to compound a boot.
Right. Because then it zooms down to him with one boot
twinkling his little toes.
I didn't get it. Talking about boron here.
Acting out Hamlet or whatever it is.
That is funny. And that's hilarious. I thought Eric did a good job too, though.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think there's a. It's like one of those things where Eric's really not the villain. He just like wants what like he's due.
To be fair, yes.
Yeah.
But he also then is a dick about it.
Well, yeah.
But can you blame him?
Well, maybe if you told me there were delicious Triscuit crackers in the car,
Right.
it'd be in my stomach right now.
Yeah, I think Eric's up to something. He said something and he did that little laugh that he always does. Oh yeah, how does that go?
Crazy Carl.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, thank you. The funny thing is he does it better than Eric actually does the laugh, which is great.
I forgot about Oh man, Carl might be up there on the list.
Carl's
too.
good too. Yeah. He's barely in it, but the
he just
scenes
sees
he's in.
Billy for Billy, knows he's a good kid at heart.
And that's the thing. He's not like an overbearing piece of shit. Man, maybe in the beginning.
Yeah.
When he comes down for that
dinner party, he's like
party,
hammered.
That is
I
pretty.
stole this one from Frank.
Yeah. And he's eating the
Yeah.
soup. Like, if that was my kid, I'd be a little pissed off.
Like,
too.
hey, dude, you're like 20-something. Cut it out.
Right. You need to
Figure it out, asshole.
Because that's obviously.
Dad, that's coming up on the 30th anniversary of Billy Madison.
Shoo.
Wow.
2 years. What? Next year.
Next year, yeah.
Fuck.
Actually, less than a year away now. We're 11 months to the day.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I was having this conversation with my wife the other day because we randomly watch SNL.
Yeah. Shane
And-
Gillis's episode was great.
Yes, everybody said that, but they're like, that's the first episode we've ever watched in however long.
Right.
You look at...
There's some gems hidden in there, though.
There is, and that's why I like to watch Weekend Update. I think
Yeah.
Colin Jost and Michael Che are pretty good. They have some really good one-liners off each other. If Scarlett Johansson says this guy's funny, I kind of believe
Good enough
her.
for me, right?
Exactly. Anyway, so I kind of said, like, okay, you look through the 90s through, let's say, 2010.
Mm-hmm.
How many movie stars or comic people did SNL make?
Dozens.
Right. You look at today's cast,
Mm-hmm.
I don't see a single person who could be...
Like a leading person?
Yeah.
Well, no, that's
And I don't mean that badly.
No,
it's just,
they're all funnier than us. It's just...
Right.
No, you're absolutely right. Now, when you put a few of them together,
there's some funny
you can
stuff.
make some movies like Kate, what's her name?
McKinnon?
Yeah, I love her.
Well, I'm even
But
going...
I don't even think she's a leading lady.
No, she's definitely that side.
She needs to be the
kick,
ensemble.
whatever,
And if you go after her, 'cause she left a few years ago.
What do you got?
It's pretty dry. With Kenan Thompson.
No.
No,
Don't get me started on Keenan.
Not even funny.
He's been the same character in everything he's been in
Since all that.
Since all that.
Yeah.
Like literally, he does the same joke.
Yeah. The same faces.
How is he still employed?
You know why? Because
You need the black guy.
you need that's one. But he's never had anything. He's never got caught doing anything.
Okay.
He's just
I get you.
he's like Bill Cosby before we knew he was raping people.
Unless
He can just be the goofy, lovable black guy.
unless he is writing more than we know.
You know, that's probably it.
Yeah, and he's coming up with
That's
some
like
good
when they
stuff.
say the best coaches aren't the star athletes, right? They're the worst athletes, but they have the best mind for the game.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe he just sucks at the presentation part, but
Right,
he's
but
like really fucking funny.
You know what?
Let's give him that. You know what? I hope that's what it is.
There has to be
Because
something.
there's nothing wrong with the guy, but he's not funny.
No, he's not.
But every now and then he'll be in a couple of skits where I'll like laugh because like it fit. It's like literally written for the way he acts.
They did the Black Jeopardy episode.
With Tom Hanks.
That was great.
Perfect.
But he's not the one that you're getting laughed from.
No, it's
you're
Tom
laughing
Hanks.
at Tom Hanks
Yeah.
or the other people.
Not a
But he-
goddamn thing.
I think we're getting along here, aren't
Right.
we? That was pretty good. Any what the fuck moments for you in this movie that you can remember?
I mean, no, not really. It's all pretty like cut and dry. I mean, the like we talked about, there's stuff in there that didn't need to be. It's like I think they were just trying to make it as funny and wacky and zany as possible. Like the P.S. I'm horny
Yeah, so
thing.
weird. And then her even saying like, "I think he's horny. Get over here." I'm like, oh, that's so cringe.
There's some cringy stuff. Forgot about the one part where he grabs that fat kid by the face. Stay here as long as you can.
Don't you ever say that again.
For the love of God, cherish it.
We didn't even talk about the O'Doyles and how they're supposed to be these like cool bully dudes, and you
Right.
look at them and it's like they got rat tails and like
Right.
terribly like dressed, and you're
Yeah,
like,
they're just dirty gingers.
are they dead?
Oh, they died.
So their whole family got wiped off the map by
A
Chris
banana
Farley's
peel.
banana peel.
Yeah,
I like it.
yeah. And
Yeah.
you can tell, like, it's one of those situations where they're just white trash and poor,
Yeah.
but, like, their dad doesn't think that they're...
It's funny
Who
seeing
rules?
O'Doyle rules. Seeing him take goes over the banana peel and he's like, whoop, and we're going off the hill.
Yeah, just like, you can tell he just makes a hard right.
Yep, just fuck it, we're dying.
You know what? Maybe he had a death wish and just saw it as
We're
a
taking
way
the
out.
whole bloodline with us.
Right, yep. We're
Nobody's staying.
We're finishing this.
O'Doyle rules, all right.
Doyle's dead.
One gravesite with one hole, one tombstone, just
Mass
says
burial.
O'Doyle rules.
Right.
That's it.
Yep.
I like it.
That might be the what the fuck moment.
Yeah, I had another
Why is
one.
it in there?
I had another one, and it's at the end when everyone's like kissing each other. The other friend that's with Norm who barely says anything.
I was with the hot chick.
No,
that's
he
Norm,
turns. He
right? No,
turns.
it's both of them.
No, the hot chick was with the two kids from high school. They were like kissing on either side of her.
Right. Okay.
Then they pan to him, and he goes to like kiss like an 11-year-old.
Oh
And
yeah.
at first she's like, and then she's like, no, and I'm like, I know it's the 90s,
right.
but even then, a little fucked up. Just maybe Maybe keep that out.
Yeah.
Maybe don't.
I forgot all about that. Like she's like, ah.
Yeah.
And he just like laughed and like I totally forgot about that.
That's so wild. There's a couple other moments, obviously, but there's nothing crazy in this movie. There's nothing over the top where you're like, wow.
I always wanted Billy's baseball mitt chair, like big beanbag chair thing.
I just wanted his life.
Yeah.
I equated this because I remember Richie Rich came out before this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then this came out, and I was like, well, shit. Imagine, having Richie Rich, but with Adam Sandler, and then they didn't.
They could have probably just, you know what? I mean, what if Adam Sandler was like, it's grown up Richie Rich?
I'm here for it.
Yeah. God.
I love Richie Rich.
That movie is underrated.
It's one of my favorite Disney movies. I put air quotes there because it's not really. I mean, the motherfucker shoots a kid in the chest.
Yeah.
Let's be real here. At the end of that movie, he pulls the trigger on that kid, and he just goes, huh, good thing that worked.
Right. Oh, my God, your dog scared the shit out of me. I thought it was a big rat.
Yeah, he is a rat, though. What are you doing? Whatever. But it's crazy to think about that guy was willing to just kill a kid to take all this money.
But you know what?
It wasn't money.
That's real life, though.
Yeah, okay.
Like why? Like I know in the first Home Alone, Harry had a gun, but it got all gunked up. Or no, it was the second one. It was all gunked up from that slime or whatever. But if they were just competent robbers, the first movie would have never happened. It like shouldn't have happened.
No.
He's 8.
8.
And he's a Culkin.
He is. Macaulay. We also have Kieran. Anyways, from the side, Vinny just came up with a good what the fuck moment.
Was he out there?
I don't know, maybe. The clown fucking falling and cracking his head.
Just like blood falling out. Hey, kids, it's me. I bet you thought that I was dead. But got a hemorrhage in my head. And he's like,
Again, the musical scene comes out of nowhere too, right? The music number, which is funny. Now, we haven't even talked about what a boss of a woman that she is to basically say, yo, fuck you and getting drunk. I'm going to beat the shit out of you.
Right.
And wake your ass up. See, you need to take this down.
See, that's to all the women out there.
Yeah.
You know, if I say this all the time, but men are inherently good, but we're also inherently stupid. If we're doing something to piss you off or we're fucking up,
let us know.
Punch us in the throat every now and then. Like, let us know. Don't just stew on it for 6 months.
After guys' night, and we're fucking passed out drunk.
Right.
Pick our asses up, throw us in the pool.
Right. Yeah.
And beat us up.
Right. And give me something high in sodium.
Right.
I'll bounce right back.
I got another what the fuck. During the parties, there's 2 people on ski-doos driving around in this small ass fountain pool.
Just doing donuts.
There's that's not fun.
No.
Unless they're paid to be there.
Of course they were paid to be there.
Right, but come on.
Just all the water in the pool just gone.
And the one dude on the blobs on the fucking thing trying to swim in it.
Putting water, squirting water through the gap in his teeth.
Obviously they filmed that party at one time.
Oh yeah.
But how awesome would it be to have a party like that every week? There's a carnival there, pet and zoo, fucking
hair metal,
right? Everything that you want. You know what? I want to have a party one year. My 40th birthday party. We're gonna have a pet and zoo. We're gonna have a carnival,
a bounce house,
a bouncy house.
When's your birthday?
June. Perfect time to do it.
We could have a big inflatable water slide.
That'd be tight.
Yes.
Oh, you know what we should do? You know how they have the...
Just not in your yard. There's too many rocks.
Yeah, we'll rent out a park. Fuck it. You know how they have the American Gladiator style things with the 2...
Oh, yeah, like Project Grad?
Yeah. Fucking get one of those with a ball pit underneath, and then you fight to the death.
Oh, Jesus
Have
Christ.
a tournament.
Mike would take that entirely way too seriously and hurt all of us.
Bring it. Well, we got to be drunk. I mean, that's the only thing that makes it worth it, because when you fall, you don't feel it. You feel it.
You're basically describing Project Grad. Did you go to...
I went to it. I'm trying to remember. It was on base when we went.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
And the pool was open. The bowling lane was open.
I don't think the pool was open for
us. We had the Olympic-sized swimming pool.
I know the bowling alley was there. Yeah, they had a blow-up laser tag
that you
could go in. I remember that. There was a climbing
making out
wall.
With some random chick in it just because everybody was all hopped up. Graduated high school. It's like freaking hormones.
I remember them shutting down the blow-up thing because somebody got finger banged in it.
Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, I remember it was like a big deal.
Somebody, I mean,
I'm trying
how
to remember
would
what
they
happened.
know somebody got finger banged?
I think somebody was like
unless
gloating about it.
Oh, or I was gonna say unless it was forceful banging.
Forceful banging. No, it's like, I don't know, they popped the side of it after.
I'm sure they did.
No, I think, I'm trying to remember. It's so long ago, right? We're
Stuck
so
my
old.
finger through the laser tag. I was fingering so hard.
No, I think somebody was like bragging about it, and then they told two friends, and they tell two friends. And then it kind of like got to the chaperones, and they're like, hey, we got to stop. These kids are going in there getting finger banged.
Our chaperones, I think, were, I mean, because they were the younger teachers, I'm pretty sure they were just drunk at the bowling alley the whole time.
Why wouldn't you be?
Right.
I don't want to be here, so let's get drunk. Fuck it.
I just remember somebody tried to sneak alcohol on one of the buses, and they were like, what are you doing, stupid?
Right. Come on. Give me it. I'll drink it.
Yeah.
You guys do your thing. Speaking of the fun facts of the fucking week.
You rewrote that since the last time I've been here.
Yes.
That's heavy as fuck.
I made it a little extra.
Yeah, you sure did.
Yeah. During the dodgeball scene, Adam Sandler hit the kids with the dodgeball as hard as he possibly could.
I did know this.
The editor had to cut quickly after each hit so that he didn't show the children crying.
Yep.
Hilarious.
Yep.
I love it.
And the parents were on site for it. They all knew it was coming.
Hit him in the face. Fuck my kid.
Right, yeah. Those
What a piece of
softball
shit.
dodge, they didn't hurt that long.
No, but they made a great sound. That ping. Off
Oh,
the
yeah.
face.
That one kid, he gets hit in the gut. He goes, oh!
Now you're all gonna get it. We didn't even talk about that scene. He comes back into Mrs. Lippy, and she's doing that weird.
She's doing the dance with the glue and the fucking and the rigatoni.
Yeah. Hey, I'll just hang out here. No. What you need to realize, this is also Mrs. Lippy's time.
What are you doing, Billy? I'm out.
I'm out. Bradley Whitford never actually saw the film after it was released, Eric.
Mm-hmm.
But according to his brother, people would often shout business ethics, a reference to the scene where his character is challenged to discuss it. Hilarious.
Well, the thing about business is
And ethics. I don't even know how I would even...
when he's shining that statue's ass.
Hilarious. He's listening to
all
the
black
French or whatever.
Fucking
Yep.
office with one white sculpture.
Yep. No, I was thinking about it when he got asked the question. Like, I don't even know how to describe that question.
No.
Business, like, what is business and ethics?
Right.
Describe business ethics and how they, whatever. Even Billy's question, the Industrial Revolution or whatever, and like describe how, the novelization or whatever of it changed, or how novels changed after the Industrial. Like, what the fuck?
Right. That's a hard question.
That's not high school. That's AP fucking
I've
whatever.
had 2 sips of beer and they're just making me burp like a motherfucker.
Yeah, it's that hops.
I heard recently they decided to add more hops to it.
Hops to it. God damn it. When he pulls up the card, it's so good. Bill Hader, man. I love it.
So we're looking for an African Jew.
God damn it. The part where he pulls out he brought the lube, the spermicidal lube.
Yo, oh, Evan, how would take your tiny little dick without that huge bottle of spermicidal lube?
In the famous insult that the academic decathlon judge gives to Billy.
Academic?
Sorry, what did I say? Academic?
Academic.
Whatever. Academic. Decathlon judge gives Billy after giving his speech. He tells him everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
Yeah.
At Saturday Night Live, Jim Downey, that guy, would often say that to Chris Farley whenever he pitched sketches in the writers' meetings.
Oh, so Jim Downey was a part of Saturday Night Live.
They all were, right?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But the hilarious part of that is
Right.
Chris Farley would say, let's do this, and he would just say that speech. So then they went, let's put it in the movie.
I like that. That's a fun little nugget.
It is. Tamara Davis was not the original director.
Mm-hmm.
Stephen Kessler, whom the studio hired at Adam Sandler's request, originally began the film. After 3 days on set, Kessler was fired after having trouble getting good comedic material out of Sandler and running behind schedule. Universal brought in Davis after they liked her work on the previous film she did for them, the Chris Rock comedy CB4.
CB4 is an underground classic.
I looked it up after this, and I was like, oh, that movie.
Mm-hmm.
When she took over, she brought in her own DP, director of photography, but most of the original crew remain. One scene not directed by Davis was the exposition scene in which Billy attending a new grade every 2 weeks is still in the movie.
Hmm.
Yeah.
See, I ride the bus to make sure the bus drivers are safe.
Final decision time.
I think he's retarded or something.
Final decision time. Out of 10. This is new. You ready?
Okay.
You got to give it out of 10 score. Is this a must-watch, a recommend, or a skip?
I think it is a recommend / must-watch if there's an in-between. It was a must-watch for everybody in the 90s, but right now I think you recommend it to your nieces, nephews, maybe your own kids or a certain age. It's like it's a classic that you should watch, right?
Oh yeah.
Like all the 80s movies that we watched with our family.
Yep.
I don't know if you necessarily sit down. Well, I mean, we could sit down with our quote unquote kids right now. I don't think I'd let my 10-year-old stepdaughter watch it.
Wait till she's 12.
I don't even know if 12's good enough. I don't know.
Yeah.
Did we watch Ghostbusters the other day? And Ghostbusters is PG.
There's some bad parts in it.
There's a ghost blowjob in it.
This man has no dick.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to remember,
and
in
then
the
Sigourney
80s,
Weaver's all
their titties are out. Kind
great
of
legs. God, she's got a great set of legs in that movie. But
watch Alien.
But I had to fast forward through a couple parts.
You don't remember until you're like, oh fuck, this is bad.
And like our parents were just sitting there watching it with us.
Different times.
Incredible. But yeah, it's a highly recommend for sure.
Out of 10.
Out of 10, there are 3 stages, right? So 12-year-old me, 10 out of 10.
Sure.
Like 20-something-year-old me, probably like in the maybe like a 7 or an 8. And me, it's probably still like a 6 or 7. Like it's a classic. You have to give it its due. You don't pan it.
Yeah, it's not
bad. I hate to draw back to South Park, but like it
wanes a little bit.
It wanes, but it was cool for its music. Like the musical numbers in those are great.
Yeah.
But the actual content is just awful. It's not even like even rewatching South Park episodes now, it's just like ugh.
The old ones.
Yeah.
Anything after like 2010 I'm still like, all right, this is funny.
Yeah. Yeah. Because they became current.
Yeah.
Became current events.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Lemmy Winks.
Lemmy Winks.
You must avenge your brother. I'm going to give this a 7.5.
Okay.
This is, and Happy Gilmore put together is just Adam Sandler at his peak, right? It's put him on the map, and for good reason. These still hold up and are not crude or that offensive, but just the right amount of terrible humor for me.
Yeah.
Never fails to put me in a good mood or make me laugh still to this day. Even though I know the jokes are coming, they still make me like giggle.
Yeah, of course.
Chris Farley too being in this movie makes me just go, all right.
Mm-hmm.
And he plays a great role. Norm being in this movie,
mutton chops,
right? Norm being in this movie too just adds that extra 0.5 for me. Norm's just
speaking
that guy.
of Norm in the Adam Sandler universe. You see the clip of Nick Swartzen just fucked up and they pulled him off stage at his own show.
Yeah, wild. Yeah, you got to think he was really, really close with Norm too, so maybe still suffering the effects.
I guess.
Yeah, he's been a pretty big drinker too, though, lately.
Oh, so. Yeah. I don't know. He's one of those guys that where his stuff is unlistenable to me now. I don't think he's funny at all.
I'm trying to remember. There's one good stand-up he had that was on Comedy Central.
It was one of his very first breakthrough ones.
And I can't find it anymore, and I want to watch it again just to see if it still holds
where he
up.
had the joke about
the monkey.
The monkey and like the movie titles.
Yep.
Like Diarrhea Island.
Yep.
And British Kid.
Yep.
But yeah, but then it's like he's great in these movies and he always plays the same. Well, I don't know. I mean, him and Grandma's Boy was like peak funny for him, I think.
High score, is that good? Yeah.
Suck that frog dick, Timmy.
I'm trying to think like what other beyond just go with it with Adam Sandler. Like that was funny with him, but he is the secondary character. Dolph Lundgren.
Grown Ups,
yes. But
he had that one movie where he had it was almost like a Orgasmo ripoff.
Bucky Larson.
Yeah.
Porn star, child star, or what the fuck? It was who's going to be a porn star or whatever.
Right.
Yeah. I think I turned that off.
It's awful.
Yeah, I remember that.
Was he on Bench Warmers too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's Rob Schneider and Bill Hader. And
Rob Schneider, derp.
Is the stapler. I remember turning that off, and then I remember watching Joe Dirt 2 and turning that off. Because I was like, ugh. Joe Dirt won all
Oh.
day. Putting the on the Imprint Dirty, you know, I'm good with that. But dude, that second movie was atrocious.
Yeah.
Like 20 minutes in, I went, I can't take this.
No.
And I like shit movies.
But
Not that
like,
one.
but they were like, that was like shit, but there was no reason to make it. Like, The Pest is a shitty movie, but it's
Yeah.
watchable and it's funny.
I agree with that.
That was just a cash grab. What was that
Yeah.
one where David Spade and Adam Sandler, where they go to Hawaii and like try not to die, or somebody's trying to kill somebody, or
Murder mystery? No.
was that what it was? It was like one of like the very first like Netflix productions that they did with Adam Sandler.
No, there was the one, the West one, Ridiculous Six. They did. There was Sandy Wexler. There was.
I tried watching that too.
Yeah,
Turned
that
it
was-
off.
Yeah, that was.
I
Bad.
mean, it was real bad. Oh, God damn it.
Now,
David
this goes back to me
Spade.
talking earlier. Like, if we watched Billy Madison today, would we not turn it off when he got to the scene in which he's, you know, getting kicked off out of dinner? You know what I mean?
Maybe.
Like, it is kind of rough.
The do-over.
The do-over. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Awful.
Yes. And then there was another one with David Spade where he was like a dad or something to like the wrong Missy, I think it was.
Yeah.
That
David
was okay.
Swartzen's in that.
Damn, man.
Mhm.
Must be nice to be Adam Sandler's friend.
Hey, loyalty
You can
pays
do
off.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it certainly does. I mean, I didn't think Rob Schneider would turn into a leading man,
No.
but he did.
Well,
And I kind of like all those movies.
I think The Animal is highly underrated.
I like The Animal. It's stupid, but I
Dude,
like it.
Both Deuce Bigelow's, I
Deuce
liked.
Bigelow, yeah. European Gigolo was actually, you know why? It's Norm. Norm in that fucking movie is hilarious.
Oh, look, another dead hooker.
Haven't seen so many dead hookers in all my life. Lord knows I have. No, but Norm in the second European Gigolo movie, he's like an Irish guy. And he's like
yeah, it's
you
like
mangina. Like he's talking about, it's hilarious.
it's like a guild of like
Yeah.
gigolos.
The Portuguese breakfast. Like, dude, it's so good. It's the worst movie you've ever seen.
The Portuguese. I
but it's so
forgot about the Portuguese breakfast.
It's so good. I would highly recommend watching that. 7.5. I highly recommend this. Billy Madison's just a great, good all-around time.
Yeah.
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 Cool. I want to say thanks for coming on, Brent. I really appreciate
Yeah,
it.
it was a good time. Like I said, I had time to kill.
Yeah, and it's been a long time since you've been on. I think
The
last
last time I
episode-
was on here, I'm pretty sure I was half asleep. Like it was me, Vinny, Mike, Randall, and you. I think.
Oh, that was the 100th episode. No, it wasn't the 100th episode.
Dude.
We did Sex Drive was the last time you guys were on.
I'd like another shot at that one, man. I'm telling you, if anybody out there is listening to the ones to tens of people that are going to hear this,
You'd be surprised. Our numbers are going up.
if you have sleep apnea, get a CPAP machine. It'll change your life,
CPAP.
dude. It's a little embarrassing, right?
No.
But at the same time, I'm getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep every fucking night. I don't move.
I bet you it's awesome.
Wake up, cook my family breakfast every fucking morning. It's awesome.
You
Anyway,
sleep on your back, though.
yeah,
You
sleep
have
on
to.
my sleep on my back, through the nose. Perfect. Takes like every night. It takes like 10 minutes to get used to it. It's
I
because
mean,
it's
yeah. The machine pumping you with oxygen. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
and a little bit of humidity, keep
Sure.
so it doesn't dry you out.
Yeah.
Best decision ever.
Hell yeah.
There's my TED talk.
What company makes it?
So actually, there's two like the most touted machines. Philips makes
Philips,
ones. I
okay.
think it's called Dream Sleep, which I
Oh.
don't have. I have one that's also very high. This baby right here. It's called ResMed.
ResMed.
Yeah.
Shout out to ResMed.
yeah.
Get 10% off your order if you
Yeah,
go to
yeah.
ResMed.
Use the code FatBoy38.
Get 3.8% off your order.
That would be hilarious. Yeah. Well, it's not cheap. The fucking machine's $1,100.
Yeah, I bet.
And guess what? My insurance didn't touch it.
Those
so,
cocksuckers.
Yeah. Anyway.
Anyways, if you want to actually buy something, please go to our website at
There's merch.
www.thedecisionreel.com.
Ooh,
Get some merch, 10% off, Real 10.
the
Nuts, butts, and coconuts.
What's nuts, butts, and coconuts?
It's hilarious. It means everything together. This movie's got nuts, butts, and
Oh,
coconuts.
there's pint glasses now.
Pint glasses, hats. got
What I
glass, you
like
got
the I can't remember.
Decision Club.
No,
Embrace the cheese.
no, the other one.
Spanx.
It says Decision Reel on it, but I
Yeah.
forget the video game.
Oh, Metal Gear Solid.
Metal Gear. There
Yep,
it is.
Yep. That's the snake.
I got Decision Club was my idea.
Yeah.
God damn it.
We've actually sold the most of those shirts.
You've sold some?
Oh, yeah.
God damn.
I cover enough to keep this show afloat by the merch.
Huh.
Yeah. I got people in the UK wearing sweatshirts, Decision Reel.
That's tight.
Hey, man. Got to keep the show going somehow.
I just get free hoodies from my
I want
from my friend's clothing company.
Violand, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, check them out, violand.com.
They're out of XL and double XL in both sizes, but
Yeah, well, I'll take a large.
all right, $35.
Oh, good. Thanks, guys, for listening. Thanks for watching. Find us on our social medias at The Decision Reel, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. See you on the next one.
Bye.